BCJ done well to find one elimination.
He said LMAO, Nation is too strong.
And they do confirm a 2-for-1 exchange.
Yeah, pretty solid
right.
hold here from
Xset,
all things considered, on how fast some of these were able to get up middle and how they were able to clear away into the side itself. But Dev still holds firm in the back. Second has been caught, though. Numbers are now going to be equalized, and Dev gets taken down with the shock darts. Great utility uses from hiko. Back to a 2-on-2, but a spike will go down.
Steal takes care of the sentry turret without much cause for concern. Pure, though, has gained entry through the staircase. Sees hiko, no problem there. Steal, though. It's the first headshot off. Sentry turret comes right back into play. 3 shots on the Sheriff. Gets the fight,
my
but
God,
Pure wins the battle.
Holy.
And just barely able to take care of the sentry turret before it was going to maybe get things a little bit too dicey, and Pure gets the
Thank you, Becky,
that
for the
was
sub.
actually a little bit closer than I would have thought based on the
sub.
turret exchanging, and the Sheriff obviously packing a little bit of a wallop there. Very tight round, but Pure does come out on top when it's all said and done. Spike Plant going to give 100 Thieves a couple of options.
Remember when
here,
Steel said you can see a player's impact on the game on the leaderboard?
Wouldn't be shocked to see either result, but I feel like they want to get
you
the
don't
full
talk about it. First time in the stream, huge respect to you, Kyedae. Oh, thank you. Welcome, welcome.
Conservative option.
How do you get your Windows taskbar to look like this?
I'm just a guy on a mic, just, you know, no different than anyone else.
No.
What do you mean?
It's just I'm really curious to see how 100 Thieves want to try to utilize this. Early guiding light going to come through. Not really
Isn't that the way it always is?
The sentry down. Asuna will deal with it. Also, the nano swarm comes into play. So a lot of utility spent here from Xset early.
I have to say, Xset at least now have a read, though, that 100 Thieves have bought Spectres after hearing it rattle off to destroy that turret. So at least they know what they're up against as far as buying power from 100 Thieves.
I'll see.
As 100
Thieves for the sub, and
haven't really been able to get any mid control just yet. They still have presence, obviously, towards A lobby. They're still watching for a B push, which, again, we are seeing a little bit of aggression from Xset in that direction. More holding a forward angle, though, than actually pushing through.
Help me, Miss Spooky, your wallpaper? Yeah, I can, I'll send you the link.
These just kind of waiting it out.
A friend emailed it to me.
They really still have several different options here. Just up to them where they want to choose to go. Looks like they're going to rotate that spike through spawn. They do have the wall available to help them get a take, but with this aggression at B lobby and with, you know, Pura holding this angle at middle, it's going to be tough for 100 Thieves to gain much ground without being detected.
Look at the bait coming out from hiko and Asuna. Utility being spent to try to rotate the defense away, and so Pure's not going to have an angle on this mid-cross. BCJ nearly reveals himself to Nitro as well, but here comes the take. Defensively, it's just going to be on death. Playing on top of the site, has to guess corners. Here comes the play. Here's the first one drop. Finds elimination. That's the spike carrier down. Aaron, meanwhile, mid-map also finds more than that, and Def has not alleviated this site whatsoever. No vacancies here whatsoever. And now it's just down to the last 2 members for 100 Thieves trying to recollect this spike.
Yeah, that pressure on A from hiko and Asuna did enough to pull off the aggression in B lobby, but not enough to draw a full-out rotation. They would have needed to follow it up with the pick or actually get a little bit of forward progression on the side
Taskbar settings, really, and then his third box to get it like yours.
Oh, okay. Still sitting inside the site just in case. And he wound up being correct in his decision. As he's able to get this fight down very early on and just kind of hold this ground for a couple more. And so the buy up here from 100T winds up not being so fruitful. 2-0 now for Xset, and pistols only now for 100 Thieves coming into round number 3.
This should be a free bonus coming up again for Xset. They're going to have a chance not just for 3rd bonus here, but also one beyond that in round number 4, you have to feel like. So, really good start, almost like the exact same way that we saw for 100 Thieves on Icebox. Heck of a shot there from Pure. Snaps onto Nitro for first blood.
Pretty easy things there for him to get things off. Now the flash from second will allow him access to Asuna.
That was a really good combo right there.
As well in the midst of all that, which I don't think 100 Thieves are aware of. So Aaron might be able to be the snake in the grass here to help close things down if there's an A commitment. But 100 Thieves are having just to kind of slow down a little bit here.
Ethan is going to take a jump peek. Oh, now they'll know Aaron here, but again, the double peek is so good. Flash will come around the corner. Also the gravity well. Free kill onto Ethan. No problem. Nowhere to go. Steel, meanwhile, mid-map has at least found one elimination, but he's going to be tested here. Going to need to hit a couple of headshots and a little shoulder bait for Aaron to take the easy kill.
It's so tricky.
Very comfortably.
And there's like kind of another
like classics against Spectres is just like you're gonna get rolled.
Keep the bird out the pop it, you can pull out your weapon, so it forces.
Has anyone ended your stream before with their channel points?
No. Just run him down. While Ethan's trying to dodge the flash, it never needs to go off. So neat little interaction that Sky's now capable of with the recent changes in the patch 3. But now we're full buy versus full buy. Pure going to have the operator, Deft and Aaron and Zek, and also sticking onto the Spectres, kind of keeping the bonus going. Looks like we're going to see some mid presence early here from 100T.
Here's operator is
Is
gonna
it
be
24
watching
hours
these
still on?
doors through the mid
Oh my
connector.
god, I don't
Guess
even
that's gonna
know
be the attempt
if
once
my
this
body
recon
can
bolt
handle a
does
24
expire.
hour.
Zach in mid, over through Cubby, gonna have assistance again by way of Def's utility, but no instance of any opponent contact yet.
Deep smoke there over towards market to allow them to get that first level of access to middle. It also puts Pure's operator
Are you friends with
out
Saw?
of commission on getting vision to market. Now they have to respect that there could be some type of B split in
I
the
don't think
cards.
I've
They
even
do have
talked
B
to him
lobby
before.
control, though. They know that no one's there yet. Def, you know, anchoring that corner so they don't have to really rotate or move around just yet. They still have the turret watching for any type of A-Hall's aggression. Trailblazer clears out middle. There's a lot of intel that Xset are getting off of this. Now they know that it's likely going to be some type of A play, and they're in the right spot. Steel takes down Def, though, and that changes everything.
Oh, Hunter's Fury's gonna also come out. Steel finds a second beyond that. BCJ, you have to feel like should have expected that challenge to come through at any moment in time, so Pure has to rotate, and even with those eliminations, 100 Thieves are actually going to bail away from the clearance they got from Hiko's Hunter's Fury to go instead play
my
at
god.
the B site, and as
Oh,
they
sorry,
deal with Pure,
Hiki.
this will
Sorry,
be free
thank you for the
taking.
sub. Sorry, I missed some of
Yeah,
you
I mean,
guys.
those 2 kills
I'm so
basically
sorry.
were the keys to the
I didn't
city
mean
for
to.
100 Thieves.
It's a lot
Up
to
until
keep
that
track of.
point, I feel like
My
Xset was doing a
apologies.
great job. They cleared out me with the
you friends
Trailblazer. They
with
had a turret
Tyson?
still set up on A side. They had B lobby
Tyson?
control.
Yeah, like,
But once Steel
I
gets
know
those 2
him
kills at B, all of a
pretty
sudden
well,
it breaks up that
but-
defense that was in place towards middle and A side for Xset. And
yeah, like, we're,
gives
like,
100 T
friends,
access to that B site.
but,
Now they're going to get a victory
know.
here. Pretty clean. They won't lose a single player on the round, it seems.
I don't think the
Aaron's able
24
to get
hours is
some type of
possible. I've
exit
done a
here,
24 hour
but
before.
Seems unlikely. Thompson's going to get a read. Let's get the frag, but
Thank you, Justin,
it's
for
going
the
to be a
sub.
small prize at the end of the day.
Just make it as punishing as possible here if you're Aaron. That's the only goal. Everything's being watched, and there's really not an angle that he can peek freely. And there it is. Steel will find 4 in the round,
Nice
and it all
pick,
starts with the double that he
Steel.
gets through B main. Retrieves the operator as kind of a little bit of a bonus here for 100 Thieves to get things going on their offense.
And thank you, Little Karis, for the 8 months. Thank you. Nice 4K, though.
Yeah, what was
just
that?
big kills. It was so huge.
Nowhere
looking at right
run.
It looked like he was kind of holding the wall.
The fuck?
Like,
Sure.
that was
Kyedae Nation? No, we're not starting that shit, chat.
About to get into
Please
or out of placing
stop.
some stars, or
Yeah.
We're not doing that right now.
And that's the only thing I could think of, because it looked like he was just looking at the corner and like someone put him in timeout.
Steel did.
Oh, fuck. What did I start?
More punishing than the
Thank you,
timeouts I
Rebirth, for
remember
the,
as a kid.
for the sub. Thank you.
Timeout for the round. You know,
That's true.
comes back the next time around. Nothing's ever permanent here. You see the turret being taken down by Ethan inside A lobby, looking to put some presence there. They certainly have the run it back available. They have a lockdown that Steel's going to probably place in this corner to make sure that A site is going to have to be evacuated, and they're going to have to play for the retake on the exit side of things. They do clear out middle with the Trailblazer, and they have some good cat presence, but again, that lockdown should be coming down any moment. And since they're already offside anyway, they'll probably just have to back up.
Awesome on the first one forward. Run it back into the play.
Emotes
They clear
only.
a lot of this side up. Pure's going to peek late. Maybe have to see if there's anyone who's going to come through. Asuna will be denied too much information, but very well could
I
have
think he broke
also
energy
seen
for this one.
second. And even though 100 Thieves are still committing the spike forward, this is Ethan by himself in the hot hands is going to push him away from the plant. This could give Pure a peek over towards what's happening as Ethan has been stalled from getting the spike down even still.
Yeah, this is weird. Now the defending Killjoy all comes out. Guess they've been trying to bait that out the whole time.
Oh, and Asuna tries to hold his ground. He will fall. Aaron gets 2, and the lockdown does get destroyed. Just in the nick of time, oh, Pure nearly gets a collateral, but only finds Hiko. The response there from Steel, but it's still a 3v2. Now made
Nice.
a 3v2. At one point in time favoring Xset. The spike is still down deep in towards A. But Xset can't
Come
find
on, come on, come on,
eliminations.
come on.
Is there enough time to get this planted?
Yes,
there
there
should
is.
be,
There's enough
but
time.
BCJ still has a shock dart. Plus, he could try to spam things.
Let's
Steel finds his
go.
3rd elimination.
Can you check
Oh,
the DMs when
boy.
you can? Yeah, for sure, Eric.
Chaotic
On Twitter
attack from
or-
100 Thieves, but Xset can't convert.
Oh, I'm
Yeah, you
missing
can see what
Discord.
100 Thieves are trying to do there. Like, normally you wouldn't send a guy in by himself to plant the spike, but what they did was they sent in the ult of the Phoenix first to make sure that there was no on site. That way they could safely put the spike in there with on a single player. All the while knowing that there was a defending Killjoy ult available, and they didn't want to get stuck in awkward space trying to leave the site to get away from it. So that was the perfect baiting of the ult out of Aaron. Obviously, some things kind of went awry along the way, but the game plan was perfect as far as baiting that ult out and making sure that no one had to really commit the site to do it.
Thank you,
Similar
thank
setup
you.
here, though, aggressively for Xset's defense. And honestly speaking, it's been very successful for them, at least on a lot of these initial portions of the round. Zekin still trying to clear things out. The Trailblazer gets at least some information that this is being watched by 100 Thieves. And Ethan, actually going to find a cheeky pick onto Aaron. So all that utility from the Killjoy made useless immediately.
Oh, and boy, did Zekin get flashed. I'm not sure if it was his own flash or what, but he was mega blind as he peeked out there. Easy pickings for Ethan. And obviously, this is a low buy for Xset. Just some upgraded pistols, Def with the Spectre. So not expecting much, but Def able to get one there inside the A lobby. BCJ almost found himself steal, but not quite. Alt now going to be in the back of B.
It's committed, but BCJ scouted this out with the recon bolt. If he can win this 1v1, things get really interesting. Paranoia will stall the play. Pure's coming in with the blades. This is going to be a 2-for-1 exchange. Pure finds elimination. That's the spike down. Pure, how big can you go? Finds himself a second. Trying to rotate over quickly is Def, and a weapon has been recovered.
Oh my god.
Shot Dirt will go just a bit wide. So Def a chance to try to stall this.
Sipped water.
Slow Orb also misses. Pure going to get baited out with the shoulders, but finds one. Hiko with the response. Down to a 1v1. And Def is quickly making his play through the side hall.
10 seconds left.
Eco plays for the sound cue, but Def still swings, finds the kill, and a thrifty confirm for Xset.
Yeah, I'd have to watch that back again, but I'm kind of confused on why 100T were so slow up Speedway into the B site. I mean, the ult completes from Nitro. He's getting pushed by Pure and having to deal with BCJ, and there's still no push up the lane to blindside them. If they could have timed that better, Nitro wouldn't have been alone in that fight. He would have had a crossfire, essentially, with his teammates coming up short side. They would have been able to probably more effectively deal with Pure and BCJ. Hopefully come out on top in the exchange and get a spike plant comfortably. And instead, I feel like Nitro kind of got stranded there, and it seemed like the timing was a bit off. I'm not sure if Xset maybe had done something to disrupt their push up short or what happened there, but either way, I feel like was like a key timing on that split.
Oh my goodness, so much information here. Attacking lockdown's going to go into play, and Nitro actually does find first one. That's Pure, who was over-peeking through the catwalk side.
What the fuck?
But BCJ holds his ground and finds two, and how pivotal is that? The entire setup essentially thwarted for 100 Thieves. They've got the res, but Nitro gets wall boosted to a place where he could try to step onto the site.
That was a beautiful shot through the window thanks to the wall boost. He'll get spiked down. His teammates are still holding in, and now they're defending the short side. They're getting the key frags. Now it's all on Def.
Everything was looking so dire for 100 Thieves with the res, plus this little slippery play from Nitro. Thirds things into a 1v4 situation, now made 1v3 for Def. And this is, I just don't know how you take here. That was unbelievable. I mean, that looked like BCJ had just single-handedly clutched up the round for Xset's hold.
Sure. Yeah, you will sometimes see that wall there just to get a boosted peek into market or the site itself, but to see it used for a shrouded step into site.
Drink it all? I can't drink all of this.
Angle of attack and get you the
I'm not even halfway done my water. And wait.
I can't say I've really.
I have this much water left.
I mean, beyond that, not only was it cool to see,
I'm not drinking all of that.
Was it because BCJ's first two kills essentially means the lockdown is negated, but the fact that they do still find a way to get on the site is so huge.
It takes the full focus off that choke point, right?
Yeah.
It kind of alleviates a little bit of the pressure to release Valve in many ways. And this time it was timed better because his teammates were able to get up lane quicker to where it was like a true crossfire established on site from the backside and the short push. So kind of correcting the wrong of the previous round, their timing a little bit, and battling through some tough odds and getting themselves a victory.
Big one at that. Zekin cannot afford this round, so he'll just be on a sheriff. Still has full utility to play with, though. And you can see 100 Thieves. They know that this early utility play from Xset is difficult to deal with. They try to bait out some abilities just by toggling the ultimate orb from Asuna to try to get his run it back. But everything will stay neutral for now.
Yep. Asuna one away from having that run it back. Hunter Siri available also. Steal. Oh, a missed shot from Pure. That's going to be very costly. Gets the 5-on-4 to 100T. With still a lot of time left, Asuna clears out line. Now he can run it back into a site. He has to worry about these nano swarms a little bit here, but still trying to get some space. Great wall boost here from Ethan, but it gets caught by Aaron.
Lost the Nova Pulse as well. How good was that utility from Def and Aaron? Now the Hunter Spirit are going to try to come through, but Nitro double through mid, just down to BCJ. Trying to spam in while he gets caught in response. Steel kind of tagging him up. BCJ trying to force the issue. Does find Steel caught on a reload, so at least one weapon will be collected here, but this will be another round that 100 Thieves should be able to take.
Cool catch from Aaron, though, man.
Yeah.
That wall boost is something that Nitro made very popular at First Strike with the 100 Ds. It's kind of the first time we really saw that wall boost being used to peek over the archway smoke of main and get vision onto the A side itself. Aaron able to shut that down and also kind of cancel out the ult of Asuna. But 100 Ds with such a powerful follow-up certainly helped that he was able to catch that frag at B side, which made it a little bit harder for Xset to rotate to reinforce A side. It's good, efficient trading from 100 Ds through and through. Get themselves a tie situation now in map 3. Again, playoff spot secured, but a spot in the grand finals in the lion's share of the $50,000 prize pool on the line.
How many times
here.
has Fab been banned or timed out?
One step closer to securing the
can
bag.
we unban him for a second?
You're able to get the victory here and avoid that lower bracket final taking place later on this evening.
Fab, can you type for me?
Sentinels envy.
13 bans, 15
just to kind of
timeouts.
keep you in mind of what the schedule
Yeah,
looked like. But
13
we'll go back and
bans,
check this
15
replay.
timeouts,
And this
4
shot from
mod
Pure,
comments.
Oof, just off the left.
Is Sentinels playing today? They are, yes, right after this game.
Oh, I mean, that is a pixel. It looks like he's hitting whatever is hanging off of the belt buckle of the Killjoy. And that kill actually means a lot because it does. I mean, we didn't really get a chance to comment it, but BCJ has to rotate back over to try to help the B side in case there's a hit there. So without that Hunter's Fury being in play, there's really no way that Xset can help out outside of just the initial kill that we saw coming from Aaron.
Now, good thing for Xset coming into this is they're going to have a lot of ults in play. They have the lockdown, they have a Hunter's Fury, they have you know, Cosmic Divide. There's nothing to counter that from the 100 T side of things. They've already used their Hunter's Fury, so no way for hiko to shut down the lockdown. And it means that 100 Thieves may have to do something very similar to what you saw a few rounds ago, where they had to kind of like do a solo mission with a spike planner just to bait out the lockdown to avoid it being a problem. Not sure if they'll have the similar game plan coming into this, or whether or not they'll have some other type of plan in place to try to avoid the power of that retake device. And once again, we're seeing this multiple Marshall buy on a save round out of Xset, and it's kind of, I don't know, like, again, they can definitely chip away at people and set up easy assists for the Spectre of Aaron and, you know, the Sheriff of Zekin, but it can also be a little bit tough when you're trying to retake in close quarters with it, though it does have a lot of no-scope accuracy.
Well, Def will tag up Steel, but immediately healed, so essentially moot point outside of the armor being taken off. Here, though, this will hit a little bit harder, and does it ever!
Oh my!
Double kill coming through, just the collat right down catwalk. 100 Thieves still committed, though. They're moving quickly, and Aaron with an SMG could be in a position to blow this place up.
For the sub.
You've got the Trailblazer coming through. Aaron gonna make his move now. Not gonna find the better, though, of Nitro. ECJ still looking for the Hunter's Fury, tags up Asuna down low, but he's able to self-sustain off the Blaze Wall, and this is a 2v2.
I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. I really like how they lowered the healing rate on Phoenix.
Out, so no ults in play here.
Like
it's all going to come down to fragging, and it's an op and a Marshall versus
it is
two
so
rifles,
much
and everyone from
better.
RT is now fully healthy thanks to the heal. hiko catching BCJ as well, adds insult to injury. Op shot missed. Not looking good here for Xset.
But Pure snuck on. And they heard him. Seems to be the case. Finds the first shot. Resets. Knows where Asuna is. 1v1! Oh! The Red Bull clutch out of Pure!
What
in
was
absolute
that?
electric quickscope form!
I can't believe
That
he's
was
done that. He misses the first time
insane.
of asking. You think that ensures the post plant for 100 T, but just like he finished the round with a little bit of fireworks, he'll end it in the same fashion. What a crazy flick here. That might be an aim lab flick as well today.
Yep,
Very well.
Clip
That was
nasty. Yeah, clip and chip
nasty.
it. That's going to be our aim lab flick of the day.
That was a
truly.
4K right there.
Unbelievable. The heroics out of
Holy.
Pure.
That is
The collat,
bonkers.
the double kill quickscope.
Think of everything that went wrong up until that point, and then for him to still make that happen. He just basically robbed 100 Ts. He was the real robber in that situation.
ECJ flashed up, trying to play it off.
Oh,
Still
no.
finds the first kill on Asuna. Are you kidding? Pure still feeling the hot hand, finds more.
Nice!
Nitro teleports back onto the site, finds himself a double, but
No!
is getting through Pure. One more. Give it to him. Sheriff in hand. But hold on. Don't give Ethan a chance at the 1v3, says Xset.
Yeah, a little bit of discipline there to back off, just kind of settle down. Been a lot
Imagine
of
if
crazy
you
things
heal,
going on
Ethan.
here. This is roll it back in, make sure you secure the victory. But yeah, Pierce definitely been teeing off. He's feeling himself for sure. Keeping the momentum of the previous round and popping off some more big frags to the op here in this round. Not leaving much hope here for Ethan. Just have Spike. That's about the only thing going for him.
30 seconds left.
Do it, Pierre. Give him another 4.
No.
He's seen the ponytail walk by.
It's just a 4K, right?
Did he?
Rotation. Yeah, he did, for sure. Seconds are in the rotation over. And yeah, Pierre's watching this back staircase. Bang. No problem. 4 for Pierre
Another
again.
4K? What
Unreal
the...
stuff.
The plays.
Holy shit. For a second, I thought it was an ace.
Just what a crazy set of rounds from
Back
Pierre.
to back 4K, yep.
Single-handedly shutting down 100 Thieves twice. Without these op shots, I mean, I think these last 2 rounds go to 100 Thieves based off of out-positioning their
Agreed.
opponents. And yeah,
I
mean,
should tell
like, they
Tyson to
out-position their
equip from the
opponents
Reaver
both
to
rounds,
the
yet
Ion.
just, oh, nah, Pierre is there with an op, so donezo. So well done. Again, he's been one of the best performers in this tournament so far. And now it's a little bit of a tougher time here for 100 T, having to go to a couple of Spectres, a couple of pistols. Only the Phantom for Ethan.
Oh, no. All right, well, Pierre's pushed back. And that's actually locked down earned. Steel's going to place this immediately. So Xset are going to be tested here. You have the chance to respond with one of their own. BCJ spamming through the nebula does eventually confirm asuna. Nitro, again, this same wall-shrouded step play to get some control of the site.
I love it.
It's
I
really
love it.
cheeky. You love it a lot. But still, Xset money back nicely. Nitro
You wanna know
finds
what's
one.
crazy?
Gonna come through. Does tag
I'm
BCJ
pretty sure
with that
Flex
Patrol Blazer.
Ninja.
Also
Oh my
affecting
god,
Skill.
that was...
Nitro almost a
Oh,
chance to find
shit.
one into a second, but
No,
will
I'm
not
pretty sure I
happen.
saw Flex
Punishing
Ninja do
round,
that
100
first.
Get a couple of kills plus a
Yeah,
plant.
that's really smart.
Yeah,
Does
it's just
cost him a
Xset
lockdown.
keep having an answer for that play. Like, yeah, Nitro may get onto site and have like an alternate
pretty sure he's the
way
one
to
who
help
created
the rest of his
that.
team follow suit,
Yeah, you will
but
up on, and
Xset was
TPN.
kind of sitting back
Or maybe,
and,
like...
you know, taking the fights and the
Yeah,
players that
Flex it
eventually
first,
do have
right?
to come out of A lobby. And they're winning those battles. One more round, excuse me, left to go here in this half. Big uptick here for Xset lately. And in the last 3 in a row. So they open the half strong. It seems like they'll close in the same fashion.
Do you want to refund supporters? Yes, please.
First
I can't.
open round for
I'm
BCJ as
I'm
well.
drowning.
Yeah.
Never mind.
We haven't seen the spam through shots come through really from that wall spot yet. So it's definitely something a little bit more unique, and with how much pressure 100 Thieves has put through,
I still want to know what that is, by the way, on the
Tiki
wall.
Hyoko
I
for
still would love to
D-sub.
know what
Sorry, I
animal
missed that.
that's supposed to be. Everyone that doesn't know the
I
game
think
very
you
well.
average Shaquille for some.
Hopefully we'll get the
Oh my
shade.
god, he's
I'm
been
not
hitting
crazy.
all his off
Anyway,
shots.
Pure, still opping.
Still finding success with it too. Steel, though, has made some movement through the middle of the map. Might catch death here on the reload,
Nice.
and yes, does. So now an opportunity for 100 Thieves to use this advanced position, maybe as a chance to set up an
Wolf
attack,
Phantom
but
for
the
the prime.
spike is still lingering over through a catwalk.
At the very least, it's going to cause a disturbance in the rotations here of Xset.
Sure.
They can't really feel comfortable. They could be getting B-split for all they know. They have a back
All right,
calls
good night,
push from
Kate.
Steel
Tell
at
your
some
brother I
points,
say
so
happy
Zach has to
birthday.
respect that. Definitely puts them a little bit more on edge as far as what they need to be responsible for, and 100 can try to use that to outmaneuver their opponent yet again. But again, Zekins is so aware of this, but he still goes down, and this is going to really open up that A site.
Piran, though, does respond. Pure still has the knives to play with.
30
Again, a
seconds
shout out
left.
to the alarm bot picture-in-picture just to know essentially how Xset will have to rotate. Defending lockdown coming through. Slow orb going to be a big deterrent for Pure. Still gets away from this. Spike is down. There is no response for this lockdown, so Nitro's going to have to try to alleviate the site, and will be able to do so. Abram trying to get very quickly through the side door. Pure up top, pushed back by a shock dart.
Nice.
Ethan in a corner, going to get help from Nitro on the cross. Now it's just focusing up towards
What?
There are the kills.
That was
Clean day
beautiful.
fall. And 100 Thieves able to put together 5
my
from their
God.
offensive half.
And not a
This
bad
stream is
set of
whack.
rounds, especially considering the fact
You
that
can
100
leave.
T's
That's
bread and
okay.
butter on this map really is the defense.
Goodbye.
Not a bad offense, but their defense on Ascent is near 65% success rate. So I feel pretty good about how things are going, especially considering that Xset's attacking win rate this year.
See you in the
Ascent's
next
49%.
unban request video.
Definitely have those medals on the attack. Had a pretty good attacking side against Rise. Get a big victory there just a couple of days ago, but has been a problem for them in the past. I think what's not a problem is Pure is opping.
Well, not a problem if you're an Xset fan. Big problem if you're 100 Thieves.
Sure. All about perspective on that one, I suppose.
Absolutely. Vice caster, what the?
Yeah, I think
Always.
this is gonna be
Cue the
really
Reddit threads.
interesting.
Heavy stack utility here defensively for 100 Thieves. Right on this entry doorway. Over into A. I'll drone for BCJ, who is carrying the spike. We'll see not much of anything, to be fair.
I think you dino for
We'll
this as
tag to know
well.
where the sentry drone is placed, but you have Def once again
Oh my
working
God.
pretty aggressive through the middle of the map.
Yep. Getting a lot of space and opening up alternate routes, causing some rotations. There's still so much Killjoy utility, though, set up on this A side that they're going to have to get through somehow.
Who's your favorite 100 Thieves player?
To remain.
Probably
Here's all
Peter.
the
He's the
nanoswarms
closest to my
coming.
age, and
Takes
he's
so
one of
much
my
damage,
friends.
including an elimination.
Wow.
Oh, it all just came right into the jaws of the defense of 100 Thieves. And Steel happy just to hit the E key a couple of times to
Allegri
get
on
himself a
this
free kill, but the play is still alive. BCJ, good damage, finds himself a double. And Death has never revealed his position. 1v2 from behind. Spike is down, but is quickly coming
Bully
on
Boy
Ethan, who
Steel is your
knows that there's a
favorite?
play from behind too. They've read it, they deal with it, and 100 Thieves take the
I
pistol.
don't know.
Yeah, really well handled by 100 Thieves.
Steel's kinda mean to me.
Mid control, and they had to deal with the threat of a backstab, but the Nano Swarm shut down the
He's
A
nice,
attack
though.
and gives them the flexibility to then focus up on that backstab later.
He's just very honest.
Just crush.
No, he thinks I'm shit at Valorant, which is facts, but like, he's very honest about it.
But
Yeah.
not enough, unfortunately.
Is Stu
No
married?
force
Yeah,
by either for
he
Xset,
is.
not getting
He's
the play off.
Canadian
They'll just
apparently
go
too.
into a couple of frenzies and a sheriff. If you're hard with Thieves, you'd love to just be able to win this round cleanly. Get that early advantage that you were able to find during
Hey,
Icebox.
Kudo? Nope.
That's
what
the
is that
animal
angle?
we're talking about.
Yeah,
I don't
what
know.
is that? I have
What?
get absolutely wrecked. Imagine. Steel's fuming.
Oh.
I'm fuming for Steel. Are you
Yeah,
kidding me, BCJ?
Yeah, can't blame you.
God. So
What a
now
shot.
it's just on the Nitro. And
Yeah,
Yuko to
these
hold
casters
this.
are funny.
Cloudburst comes through, but just a little bit too late. Nitro, good first kill. Guiding Light comes
Oh,
out.
nice
Hiko
try.
deals with one, nearly gets a second. The second flash there. Second capitalizes, and the site has been taken by Xset.
Oh my goodness, Steph also cutting off these rotations back. Halls, never mind. He got caught. Did get a read on it though, and Pure is low on health, so still a way back into this for 100T.
Oh my gosh, Pure. Poised the flash. Sees the
What?
head happen. Firepower is too strong for
That was
100 Thieves.
crazy.
It's not clean up. Xset able to
Oh,
find a
oh,
handful
what
of
a
eliminations,
beautiful
and
fast
beyond that, also gets
retake,
plants, so
the
100
fuck?
Thieves, sure.
Wow.
To find some success, but this is going to be an advantage going into the third
Cool.
round here for Xset without question.
So back to the animal.
Cuckoo.
I don't know. It's got like the tail of a
Hi,
small
Cuckoo.
horse.
Come
It's got the
here,
body of a
baby.
cow.
Of a freaking softball.
What kind of softballs have you been seeing?
I mean, I just meant like proportionally. Like it's a
Oh,
giant
fair.
round
Okay, yeah,
circle.
okay.
But yeah, horse hair, tail, big round body,
Oh,
It's got to be like a. I would
skinny
go
legs.
like a.
this is
sloth
my dog
bear.
Chat.
How does its
His name is
skinny
Kudo,
legs support its body?
and
I don't know.
he has a cone
Surely it
because
just
he got
collapses on
neutered.
itself.
His balls are gone. Pixar Lamp is
And we're
back. You
fixing
guys
that
are so
back.
mean.
For sure.
Don't call my son Pixar Lamp.
Second snarls his
Oh,
way to Vineyard. We'll
nice
actually
clear.
see one. Yep. Asuna's here to try to keep this play safe, though, and the flashes will just exchange. Def was caught in astral form, so Ethan does get out of dodge.
Yeah, that's a good play there from 100T to get Ethan back into safety. In the meantime, we are seeing a B gather here from Xset. Looking like they want to strike on the B side, but this time the Killjoy utility's now on short side. We'll see if BCJ can sniff it out a little bit. Does spot the turret, so now he knows. Shock Dart comes in from Hiko, though, to try to slow this attack down with the Seekers.
Here does get into the boathouse, so some forward progress being made. They survived through the nanostorms this time, so there's already a bit of a difference here for the attack. Second finds one on the cross. Steel trying to wallbang with the Eerie. Not going to find one, but
Oh.
holds on the trigger to get BCJ. Exchange still
Nice.
favoring the offense.
And thank you,
Point
Ryu
will come through.
Oolong, for the sub.
Certainly. Only 2 players left to retake with for 100T. One of which is just a Spectre here, and now that's even gone. It's all on Hiko.
Nice try.
Lurk through middle yet again. This time it's successful to shut down the round. Now Xset up 8-7 and starting to get their groove here on the attacking side. BCJ having a much better time of things as well.
Oh, for sure.
Really big turnaround since Haven. Pure obviously popping off.
Big opportunity here for Xset. This will likely be 9 for them.
Sure.
Nikki K, awesome for
Should
this.
be.
Oh,
And an opportunity, realistically, if they could do this cleanly, to really earn up some ultimates going into what would eventually be round
did Xset always play like this? No.
17.
They made a few
Pure
roster changes.
going to be tested initially, but there's
Oh
plenty
my.
of help here to find the first 2 kills, no problem. Ultimate Orb also
Whoa.
earned up by Zekid, and then Def just spamming from that high ground on the wall, able to take down Nitro as well. So 100 Thieves caught in 2v5, no weaponry really to play of, and this should
Did you
be
join
a pretty
100
free run
Thieves?
here for Xset.
No, no, no.
would
I put
certainly
this
think so.
banner below because I'm manifesting an org pickup.
Defenders are in
Like
the
I
right
really,
place,
I really
guess
want to
you
get
could
picked up
say,
by
but
100
other than
Thieves.
that, yeah, really nothing to work with.
I hope I do. We'll see.
And now Aaron will finish
Wow,
the job. So,
Xset
9-7
is
the
feeling
score.
it. The fuck?
I think just going into this next round, you know, Asuna falling, he does earn
Say
the run
hi.
it back. But
Say hi.
on the opposite
Wanna
side
say
here
hi
for Xset, they're
to
close
everybody?
to a lockdown, they're
Just say
close
hi.
to a
Oh,
100
no?
Fury. So
Okay.
those are really the 2 key tools. And I'd be really interested, I think, just to see if Xset hold off
I think
the
you
gas
broke an
a little
energy
bit
for the
here and
100
try to earn
bits.
those,
Thank you.
either by way of first blood or by trying
Wishing
to
the
farm
best for
these
you.
ultimates.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. That's super sweet. I really hope.
Yeah, not really
I hope I can
sure.
make it.
This is a big round.
Yeah,
This team of the
absolutely.
game.
You feel like if Xset wins this, they're cruising towards the finish line, that's for sure, just based on how the economies are going. Obviously, there's some big ults in play for 100 T,
Oh,
though, coming into this
boy.
one.
Aw.
None yet available for Xset. You see Steel getting a forward angle here on B, has to deal with the turret.
Biased
though.
commentators? That's
That'll
okay.
certainly alert Xset to his
There's always going to be
intentions.
commentator bias.
As Aaron will go ahead and back off and watch for the push because of that.
Yeah, he doesn't give up the fact that he's got the operator, though. That's the big key I wanted to add in there.
Oh, absolutely. Does blow it up now, though.
Yeah.
They will start gathering up to maybe hit A here. They do have some mid presence as well with Death still.
Commitment
one
here
second.
early from 100 Thieves to try to deny the play for the ultimate orb, but BCJ has already earned it, no problem. Wall also just deleted because why not? So Hunter's Fury potentially in play. Steel's just a tick away from getting his lockdown. 1 kill could be big. Run it back gonna come through. 100 Thieves feeling the pressure. They find a kill onto Zekin. Not really sure why you would want to even bother peeking that. Asuna wants more. He's gonna try to go forward, but BCJ able to save a life there. So it stays 4v5, but a
Yeah,
good opening
shut
first pick
down.
from 100 Thieves.
Absolutely shut down. There's still a turret in place here from Steel to watch if someone's going to try to get into B lobby and pivot this attack. So they'll be able
30
to
seconds
rotate
left.
off this A defense pretty quickly thanks to that turret placement. As it gets shut down, now they know Steel's on his way over. Alt as well from Nitro into the back of B site. There's really no way now for Xset to pivot. They have to commit.
Yeah, Def gets caught. Steel finds a second. Hiko also a part of this. BCJ was the last one here, and the Hunter's Fury still gets spent. A little bit of communication and coordination beyond that for Xset on this rotation, and the 100 Thieves are going to capitalize. Not enough time for a plant.
I have to commend, though, 100 Thieves, right? Steel's in the
Yes.
perfect place to not only cover middle, but keep his turret active to keep a tab on B lobby. There's a player in B site, and Nitro has his ult to quick rotate. And once you're coming down to that last 20 seconds, and you're committing to the pivot to B, and Nitro shows up here, all of a sudden you go from a 3-man A-stack defense to a B 3-man stack defense in basically the blink of an eye. Thanks to that early detection system of Steel.
If Xset waits an extra second and a half, you don't want to because you want to get control of the site, but BCJ's not near that play. You need that Hunter's Fury to clear out the archway, which is where it was sent out, but the kills had already come through for 100 Thieves defense.
Yep.
It's just a small missed timing.
Yeah, absolutely. And also just a well-designed round from 100 T defensively.
Agreed.
Getting that aggression off with the ult of Asuna, getting a pick because of it. Rotating very efficiently. And so now they're right on the heels of their opponent. Could very easily work towards a tie here. Steel still has a lockdown for a retake available. Cosmic Divide.
Excuse me,
Def
Feet,
to
for
block
the,
off Market
5 gifted
attack.
sub.
So they wanna go for
Thank you
the
so
B
much.
attack.
5 gifted.
Also could use it to challenge middle.
How, did I miss anything, guys?
Aldrin's going to go out and scout out the A site. That's denied pretty much instantly.
And then you,
Our placement's
GG
to follow,
too
just
easy for
trying
the
to
sub,
keep
and
100
thank
Thieves
you.
honest on
a
this A
Mex fee for the
defense,
sub.
but Steel's still feeling very confident, very comfortable. Over here, man, sticks the angle, tries to find a timing, not going to find the elimination. Cosmic Divide is going to come down. Nanostorm to gain some space, and a
Steel's
lockdown
off
even
there.
beyond that. Steel's going to hit this. It's used essentially in synchronicity with the attack
Oh,
and
he had a
lockdown as
2K
well.
collab?
So it's
Crazy.
gonna be down to who wants to commit to this, and it looks like Xset are going to kind of tail turn.
Steel spins his lockdown to kill the opposing lockdown and their Cosmic Divide. So pretty nice one ult traded for 2 basically.
Nitro's paranoia gives Asuna a chance to hold this in simultaneous fashion. 1 for 1 initially. Ethan up top.
Oh
trying to
no,
get a
unlucky
play in, but
timing.
the kills are still looking really good. Aaron's able to find a double. Pure's going to stick for the plant, and
Oh,
now it's
shit.
just on to Ethan and Steel to try to recover this 2v2.
Look at Ethan having all the elevation options now as well. With this wall, he'll avoid the nano swarm because of it also. So, I mean, this is just a beautiful use of Ethan's barrier.
If not 100 Thieves, what orb would you want to join? Probably none. I really like 100 Thieves. And thank you NKS for the sub.
Aaron down low, low HP. Sees one, sees the second.
shit.
Him and Pure combine. And a really interesting interaction over towards B initially. Turns out to a 2v2 around the A site.
Oh no.
Xset
The
survive through it
timing.
and go up to 10-8.
Yeah, I mean, you may have seen the 100 Thieves win the battle of the early round, but they lost the war when it came to the round overall. Did force their pivot out of Xset with the counter lockdown from Steel, and while they were having some success initially on defending that A side, eventually Xset able to break through, get a post-plant 2v2, and deal with that retake through Heaven side very efficiently. Now they're up 10-8. Money's starting to
Thank
run
you,
a little bit
TV,
low for
for
100 T.
the
They're able to buy
Thank you
here,
so
but I
much.
feel like if they lose, they're force buying the rest of the game. That's where Xset can look to close. This is a very important round for both teams to kind of set the tone for the rest of the half.
Here's going to trust the blades this time through. And they're looking for this play right over the boathouse. Finds the first. Hiko, though, still finds BCJ. Possibility for more damage to come through. Actually tags up one more on the exchange.
What's
That's
your
Aaron who
favorite
gets down to
knife in the
70
game?
health. So yes,
The
it's
Reaver,
numbers here for
I think.
Xset off of a plant.
Thank you for the 100 bits.
But
for
damage has been
Appreciate it.
confirmed for 100 Thieves.
Surely it has. Stars are just now starting to get repositioned, but they won't come
I think
for
you
quite
matched
some
this one.
time. So that gives a little bit of a window
Reaver
here for 100
overrated?
Thieves. They're going to drone
Um,
into B main and find
Yeah,
Aaron
to
out
each
in
their
the
own, I
corner.
guess.
He has to give up the angle. 100 Thieves can start to move forward for a retake. 3v3 would be what it is on the site itself.
I think you shaken for
Players
this as well.
deep into Archway. Also, they're going to try to cover some things with the blaze wall. Time becoming a bit of a problem. 100 Thieves are going to have to go. Are they even going to go for this? They finally come onto Aaron, but there might not be enough time to go. They're going to give this round away.
I feel like Def got those stars back just in time to put those nebulas down to block both retake points back into the site. And they couldn't really build off of discovering Aaron. Nitro's going to get a lot of
Oh
exits.
no.
But round still going to Xset. So they get to save 3 weapons at least. I feel like they wouldn't have really had full firepower if they wouldn't have been
It's
able to
too
do
bad
that.
they didn't win that.
So that is important.
Yeah, exit frags, I guess.
But Xset
That's,
still come up
that's
to
all you
victory
can go
nonetheless,
for at
and now
that
one
point.
away from map and series point and moving on into the grand finals that'll be played tomorrow. They get
To
take
be
the
honest,
rest
no
of the
offense to
evening
Hiko, but I
off
think
with the victory
that he should be
here.
replaced as a duelist.
Nitro still
You
gets
should
Red Bull
replace
clutch,
him as a
but
duelist, like
unfortunately,
Raze or
100
something.
Thieves, I mean, it's
But your
that's
reaction
really
becomes a bit slow
hollow
too, no
clutch.
offense to anyone, just an idea.
Yeah.
I hope you're
I don't
trolling.
know about that one. We still do
Me?
like Red Bull, so, you know.
I'm a content creator. The fuck?
And beyond that, it does force out.
I
the big
really hope
purchases,
you're
so,
joking
it
right
does
now.
At least keep things economic.
Or I'm losing hope.
Although you still have Steel
Chad's
onto an
eyes.
SMG with Ethan this round. AR's the rest of the way through for 100 Thieves defensively.
No
And one of the
shot
first
is not
times
a
we'll see
troll.
Xset try to get through play through trees.
I'm radiant. I don't know what you're talking about. My reaction time's not that slow.
Takes over towards tree position. Asuna, though,
Good
able to
orb.
just hold form with the slow orb of Ethan to just keep shutting this down. Blaze wall up as well. They just cannot break through. They're going to be forced to back off into middle. But there's an alarm bot waiting for them, and Hiko is on the
I
site.
think he rewinds for the sub. Thank you.
Does he know that it's just this one-dimensional hit, though? Can have an opportunity. Cloudburst going to deny the space. And Hiko just backs away, wants to wait for help. Spike will get down, though, freely because of this, so still a chance. You have to keep in mind that Nitro did try to step away from the play at A. He's behind the middle motion of the map here. A chance where he may be able to find
literally
point of contact with
gold.
Aaron. There it is.
Nice. You cannot
Retake looking
let them
pretty
win
solid
this.
for 100 Thieves. Nitro going to
Absolutely.
rejoin the action here through mid-market. Pure trying to hold the alleyway. Now it's just down to Def. Holding through logs. Nitro steps on his
Nice
head.
try.
Gets the first kill. Finds the second. This is still doable. Asuna trying to hold. Kings will come down to see where the spike is placed, but it's not in the position that I think he thinks it is.
Yeah.
So you just stick for it, and 100 Thieves get their 9th round because of it.
Holy shit.
Not a bad try from Def, all things considered. Gets a few kills
all.
on his way out, so making that
Oh.
round expensive for 100 T, having to keep them
fuck?
rebuying, which is going to keep their money low, and
I
means that
accidentally-
Xset
I
can get a
misclicked.
victory here soon.
Uh-oh.
100 Thieves would not be left with much to purchase with when Xset goes to the
Accidentally
victory in the
misclicked.
following round. So definitely still having a lot of impact there, which could come into fruition if they're able to get themselves to map and series point here and now. Is a res available for Ethan as well as the from the shadows available for
misclicked.
Nitro. Def with the Cosmic
Sorry.
Divide available to either fake a B hit or
think you
use
fried
it
it
to
for
actually
2
block
minutes.
off market and back halls and go for the B hit later in the round.
Placing swarm.
Or
look at the aggression from 100 Thieves. They're not stopping. Curveball's going to come through. Slow orb will dissipate, and 100 Thieves are happy with the take of B main. They'll just back away from now.
Yeah, just denying that early orb control.
Taking that back.
Wall middle now as well, so they can kind of eliminate the threat of market being taken anytime soon. But we are going to see the B setup, as we do see Xset swinging on over again. They have Cosmic Divide available to block off market and back halls again, so they can focus on the site. Trying to get a little bit of mid-presence with this owl drone. Also maybe going to clear out tree position a bit and maybe kind of fake that they might be looking to ace, but there is no intel for 100
Are you gonna watch the Sentinels game on stream? I will be, yep.
Stacked up there with 3 players as well.
Yeah, a guiding light was also thrown as if to insinuate that Xset is clearing out A main, and this wall's not going to give much information either to 100 Thieves. It just cuts right down the middle. Does block off the rotation, and there's the read. Nitro uses it from the shadows to see how many players are coming through B main. So 2 players defensively for 100 Thieves in the back of the site. Hiko's got no utility to play with, and a lot of the stage utility also has been spent, so it's going to be down to the vanilla gunplay. Asuna coming in from behind, finds one, but not a second. Trade's pretty even. Hiko down to 11 HP, not able to stay alive, and a 3v2 will unfold as Xset plants.
We can do it.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't rotate faster
Oh,
after
no,
Nitro
Def?
used alt inside B
Oh, I don't
lobby
think
and saw
anyone's
that
gonna
many
know that he's
players.
in
They
here.
still
Oh,
held
shit.
2 at back in heaven, which allowed Xset to have a good numbers
No,
advantage
no,
on B
no,
side
no,
to take.
no.
And now they have the lockdown to help secure against the retake. You can see it's pressuring 100 Thieves to go for it here now, and they'll lose their battles, and that's it. Xset at Madden Series point, and 100 Thieves' money is well and truly drained at this point. I feel like I don't think they're gonna have that much buying power coming to this.
VKXN for the prime. Oh my god.
I couldn't imagine they do. No chance.
Not after winning a couple of rounds and then losing all their weapons, having to rebuy
Right.
5 of them, and now they're on their round
Guys,
like
look,
first
Steel
loss
is
bonus.
top fragging.
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah.
Bro. This is devastating. I really am shocked they didn't rotate faster after Nitro popped the ult. That, or I'm surprised Nitro wouldn't have popped the ult into the back of B safely to make sure he's there to help reinforce the site.
Right.
Either way, it just seems like they didn't really get too much off of that ult from Nitro. Everything kind of stayed the same.
Dire straits here for 100 Thieves. Trying to stave off a lower bracket. Pure denies Asuna from first. Anything coming through. So, wall will be there to make sure that Asuna can stay safe, but the middle of the map is swarming with red arrows.
Oof.
Yeah, it's going to be so tough for 100T. Yeah, if they can win this round, they'll be back onto weapons for the rest of Force for the overtime, but
This
that's
is
a
more
big
bragging
step you
rights
have to
considering that
take
they already
against a
qualify. Yeah, basically.
Xset team that's been playing really sharp so far here. Aggression here from 100T at A lobby.
I'm not subbed and I think that it should be in sub only.
That's the
No.
only AR for 100 Thieves down. Paranoid's going to come through. Nitro will recover it.
Nice.
Ethan actually finds a headshot.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Zek sees some information off the Trailblazer. 45
also
seconds on the
4C,
clock,
dude,
and as Def tries to
which
sneak
is
through,
very
there could be point of
helpful.
contact. It's all down to timing here. If Hiko finds his elimination,
Ooh.
things could get really interesting, and Def is trying to sneak through. Hiko's got a chance, but no, doesn't win the gunfight. Nitro, meanwhile, able to keep the play from the spike, at least responsible. Aaron for 1, not a
Nice.
second. Nitro's on 3, and it's just down to Def with 29 HP.
And no spike. And little time. It's looking like 100Ds have actually done it. Their plays off of A main eventually come good. Nitro, big impact on the round. And so they will
No
get
time.
to 10.
Well
They'll be
played.
able to carry over 1 Vandal. Not sure if they'll find anything else. I don't think there's anything else to find unless Def dies here.
Nice.
Yep, now they'll be able to get that rifle as well. And they'll be able
That's
to
a
fire
4-piece
it.
for Nitro,
Yeah, now
right?
they'll have full
Or is that a
buys the next couple
3-piece?
of rounds to maybe force an
2-piece, I think.
overtime. All of a sudden,
Unbelievable.
they're back in the mix.
Is that a 4K? That was a
The
3K.
heroics from Nitro. Just how about the
4.
call from 100 Thieves?
Okay,
Initially,
nice.
it's all off Asuna, trying to play
Well
aggressively.
played, honestly.
Over through Cubby. That comes up completely null and void. And then this quick rotation right here. You thought that Xset was going to have the beat on him, but Nitro gets one. The Paranoia to help out to make sure BCJ also falls. And then from there, it's just the Nitro show.
30 seconds left.
Wow. It's the dad buff
Yeah,
chat.
beautiful stuff.
Very well played.
And look at this. It forces a tough situation of Xset. I mean, Tekken does not really have the money to buy here. Pura could drop him and use the daggers, I suppose. There is definitely enough money for Aaron and Def to full buy.
Yeah.
But then it puts
BCJ 's gonna be
BCJ in a tough
disgrace.
spot.
Yep.
So I'm trying to. I wonder if the thought here is to like. Is the thought to maybe kind of lower buy here to make sure you get full buy for last? Like maybe you go like more Spectre Bulldog-y?
Mm.
I don't know. it's a tough call. Like, Pure obviously can just dagger up. But yeah, outside of that, I don't know what you're going to do around it.
Who's
Again, there's
Xset's
definitely
best player
plenty of
in
money
your
for A1 Company
opinion?
to get the Phantoms.
I
if
feel
they
like
want.
everyone plays their role
But yeah,
quite well,
DC's
to
going
be
to have to settle for a
honest.
Sheriff.
If you're looking stat-wise, it'll
Pure,
always
I think,
be
did
Pure
drop Zek into Phantom, and again, he's
for
going
the
to have
most
daggers.
part because he is a
So
duelist.
yeah, I mean,
but
close to a full buy.
I
It's
don't
just
know.
BCJ
I
is
think
kind of left out
BCJ
there.
has been insane. Like BCJ
Yeah, this is going to be one of those that
yesterday
he's gonna have to
was
just be the utility
popping
master
off.
and
Like
get
I was
some
talking to
balls
Tyson
and
about
quickly
it,
try to
and
recover.
he was
On the
like,
opposite
Tyson
side,
was
though,
even
100 Thieves,
acknowledging
it
how well
really
he
is
was
just
playing. So
Oh,
a
you get
couple of
the
rifles.
rifles?
So yeah, okay.
no, I think
Wow.
I think they're really good. Zekin's also really good.
Not too
Like,
shabby then. When you
I
consider
think-
Pure has the
I just
ult.
think everyone plays their
It's
part
just
really well.
after watching Xset for
You're
so long,
Canadian?
you have
I
to
am,
feel
yeah.
like they're not going to take the conservative route. Like, they're going to go for the win.
They do another exchange here. Aaron actually now has a Spectre, and now BCJ has a Phantom.
Zekin is only 16, which is
So we'll
crazy.
sacrifice
No, I
Bailey to
agree.
get BCJ a Phantom. Good guy,
This
Aaron.
battle.
My way.
This battle
it's
for A main
insane.
has just been a constant
Oh,
bloodbath.
yeah.
Asuna wants to isolate Zekin. Up top, BCJ trying to keep the play safe. And they do successfully grab
Zekin is
the orb
16?
and
Yeah,
get out.
he is.
Yeah, that's big. Zekin takes a little bit of damage, sure, but they still get the orb and they still deter 100 Thieves from getting any more real progress on the A side of the map. And you can see that 100 Thieves are basically just watching back hauls from A Heaven, and they're playing a 3-man A bomb side stack, and their rotation is long off, and they're really just putting so much faith in Steel to be able to handle B by
But look at-
himself. I mean,
His
this
setup
is a
is so
nightmare.
good. He's got the alarm bot to know exactly when he triggers this nano swarm. The sentry turret's deep as well to make sure he knows when he needs to trigger the one on staircase. This is actually a very salvageable setup. BCJ though has earned. The
Oh my
share.
God, Steel
The
anchors
recon
on
ball,
his
I think,
own
got
on
shot
B.
into
That's
A main and didn't really
insane.
detect much, and so now they're starting to rotate a couple
30
of players to
seconds
defending
left.
spawn the back halls to help reinforce B side.
Crazy.
To help Steel out. But as that happens, we're seeing a huge pivot from Xset up through Catwalk to hit
Nitro.
into A, and they have spotted one at tree already.
Austin is also here, but Pure, he actually darts right on through, finds the first, wants to clear things out. It's Ethan down low. Misses the
Nice.
shot. Ethan's able to capitalize onto one.
Nice.
The problem, Ethan finds a second. That's the spike carrier down. 6
3v3,
seconds on the
3v3.
clock. 100 Thieves full rotating. Def trying to plant. Aaron meanwhile finding an elimination. But Nitro on the site not gonna find anything. It all
my
comes
God,
down
what
to Steel.
the Now I'm
1v3.
stressing. I thought we just were gonna win
Beautiful
that.
shots from Aaron, must be said. He saved the day.
Can Steel do the same though? Slips by Heaven. Alarm bot scouts it out. Spam shots from below. Doesn't tag up Steel. He's got to go though. Finds the first. Flashed up.
Oh my God, what the
Gonna
fuck?
get the third.
That was so
And
close,
Xset
what?
Defeat 100 Thieves to get into the grand
Oh,
finals.
no.
We'll give you the recap when we come back.
That was actually such a close clutch. Okay, Nurse Street's still gonna be casting. Damn. Alright, can we change the title, mods? If you don't mind? Damn it.